All right, good afternoon. My name is Bruno Jactel. I'm a CEO of TyraTech. I just want to take a few seconds to introduce other members of the TyraTech team. Erika Boisvert, our CFO. We have also Jonathan Hill, who is the head of UK International. And we have Barry Riley, who is the director of the company, and you can talk to us after the presentation. A very different market segment. I want to take you on a journey into the very, very interesting world of insects and parasites. TyraTech, in fact, is a life science company, a green tech company, focused on control of insects and parasites with pesticide-free products. Our company has developed now for the past 10 years a very unique and patented technology, which is based on usage of ingredients derived from plants. We have now almost 30 patents which have been granted, and another more than 30 patents that are pending all around the world around that technology. The company works in very large addressable markets, major markets, as you know, where you find insects and parasites, either it's on humans, on animals, on plants. So that's basically where the market is and where TyraTech can play. We have already launched some products. The product that is today the most generating revenue is our head lice products for kids called Vamousse. We have already, even the products have been launched now since only a year and a half. We have already a very large distribution network, more than 20,000 stores in the US with very large retailers, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and more than 7,000 stores in the UK with also major retailers, Boots, Superdrugs, Tesco, Sainsbury's. And as a growth strategy, we have a very rich pipeline of products and also opportunities to grow outside of the US, outside of the UK. Insects and parasites exist all over the world, developing countries, southern hemisphere. Technology. So the important thing is to understand that TyraTech has developed a very unique technology. So I will apologize now. I will present some gory pictures. This is a big lice. And what you see in this lice is the lice here, you have the guts inside the lice, and it's filled with blood. And it could be the blood of your children. So be concerned. But hopefully you have Vamousse, which is TyraTech's, based on TyraTech's technology. Our technology is very unique because we combine two modes of action on these insects or these parasites, a physical mode of action and a chemical mode of action. The physical mode of action is we dissolve the exoskeleton, so the insects are protected with an armor. They don't have inside skeleton like mammals. They have external skeletons. So the physical mode of action is dissolving that external skeleton. And the chemical mode of action allows these chemicals, these ingredients, to penetrate very quickly and more efficiently through the hole that we made in the armor. And basically what we do is that we kill very quickly, very fast, either a lice, a fly, a cockroach, through this dual mode of action. The beauty of that is that we use only ingredients that are deemed safe by regulatory agencies in the world. They come from cosmetic industry or food flavoring industry. So basically you can drink our products. You're not going to die, but all the insects or the parasites you have in your guts will die. Or you can put that on the head of your child. Very safe, but very effective. So now we move to the second level of goriness. So this is a little movie. I hope we're going to see it. So you see the lice. What's happening is that inside the lice, you see the gut. Instead of being very delimited here, you see the blood going all over inside the animal, killing it by gut rupture. So basically, the gut explodes inside. And we do that by the physical mode of action, creating an osmotic stress, and then our ingredients will come in and improve and increase the physical mode of action to create that gut rupture inside of the lice. So this lice is not very happy. It's going to die very quickly, dehydrate, and it's not going to recover. And we apply this technology on other types of insects, either, again, flies, crawling insects, cockroaches, beetles, and also internal parasites. And that's how we build the business. We are looking at introducing products in two major markets, consumer health, also animal health. In consumer health, our main product is a head lice product. It's a main product because it's also the first one we launched in the market in 2014. We have also developed a repellent against mosquito and ticks. And as you know, you have all heard about the Zika virus. But this product will be able to protect against all sorts of mosquitoes. This product is very efficient. It's non-DEET based, so it's non-pesticide based, but it has a level of protection which is even better than the pesticide that is the commonly used. In animal health, we are developing a product here with a partner called SmartPact in the US to repel flies on horses. And if you have horses or ridden horses, you know that the flies are a nuisance, very difficult to control. And our product here is very efficacious and it's also non-pesticide based. We just announced the last range of products that we are going to put in the market under our brand, Pure Science, to control insects and parasites in major industrial production animal facilities. Either it's the big avian production facilities, swine, cattle, either beef or dairy cattle. Just to go back to Vamousse, we launched these products in 2014, and you see we have increased dramatically our distribution network. Now in the US, we are with all the major distributors, retailers, in the UK also. These retailers were very impressed with the efficacy and the characteristics of the product, but more so the customers really are enjoying and liking this product. In the US, most of the head lice products are pesticide, but there is more than 90% resistance. So basically it doesn't work. So in the OTC world, we are the only product that kills not only the lice, but also not only the adults, but also the eggs. So it's one treatment only. All the other pesticides kill only the adults. You have to do it again 2 or 3 weeks later because the eggs have hatched, and now you have another population of adult lice, and you have to repeat that process again and again. With our product, it's just one treatment, and that's it. Same attraction in the UK. Retailers, customers were gaining traction and market share very quickly. So what we're doing is that we're now using the success we have with Vamousse to understand how the technology works and to make sure we can now use the technology into other markets, to extend it into other markets. For us, launching Vamousse in 2014 was really validating the value of that technology that has been developed for the past 10 years. Our next frontier is to look into the animal health market and address the big unmet needs in this market. If you take the production animals, so where you produce the meat, and as you know, with a growing population, we would have to increase the productivity of animals, get more meat in the plates of the children and the adults all over the world. The insects have caused a problem in production animals. As you know, you have houses of chicken where you can have 200, 300,000 chicken in just one house. In that environment, the insects are thriving. It's warm, it's humid, lots of protein, lots of stuff to eat. The problem is that they transmit disease between the flocks. We are even thinking about, either they can transmit bacteria, can transmit viruses. And also they reduce the productivity of the animals. When they are blood sucking, you have lice or mites on chicken, and it can lead to anemia, reducing productivity in eggs. The problem is that the pesticides that are used now on insects have been used now for so long that the insects have developed resistance. So they are not efficacious anymore. So what do people do? they use more pesticides. So they increase the resistance level. And the consequence is that they start to lead to contamination in the environment, in the food chain. So the regulatory agencies in the world have decided to limit the number of pesticides farmers can use. Therefore, there happens a big unmet needs of products that would be safe and also effective to control the insects in that environment. And that's where TyraTech will come. Companion animal is a different business. It's emotionally driven. You have pets at home. You don't want to see fleas or ticks. This is probably the biggest market in animal health, and there is a big customer demand for non-pesticide solutions. When you treat your dog with a spot on of pesticides, where does the pesticide go? On the pets, on the environment, and on your child who come and like to kiss the dog. And so you put the pesticide everywhere in your environment. The problem here is, again, you would be willing to replace your pesticide product, but you need something that works. And again, that's where TyraTech comes with a technology that is very safe, but also very effective. Just taking now the example of our product, of a range of product, Pure Science, that we have just launched last week, in fact, in the US. It's a complete solution to control insects in production animal environment, where we have up to 90% efficacy in killing adults, but also killing the eggs. Therefore, you don't need to repeat the treatment. It's also effective on resistant strains, and that's linked to the fact that we have a dual mode of action, physical and chemical. It's very difficult to develop resistance against two different modes of action. There is no need to remove the animals from the premises when you do the treatment. Therefore, you reduce the labor costs. So the labor cost is reduced once because you don't need to reapply as often, and second, you don't need to pull the animals outside of the house to treat it. And last and not least, it's very safe for the food chain. Just an example, in Europe, the production of eggs is done by chicken, and the chicken are infested with red mites. They have no solution. They have no pesticide. All the pesticides have been banned by the regulatory agencies. So most of them ignore it. But they have a major loss, not only of productivity, but also the eggs are covered with mites, and they cannot sell it on the market. So they reduce the quality of eggs. We have been able now to secure the #1 distributor of animal health in the US, called MWI. And the first product we're going to launch is a product against mites for chicken. We are launching these products this month. I think the first bags have been shipped already. We have a long list of customers who are waiting for this product. And the addressable market is pretty big, 9 billion chicken in the US, and worldwide 50 billion chicken which are waiting for TyraTech's products, obviously. The current market where we are, if you remember, the four products that we have, or we are going to launch really quickly in the market: head lice, mosquito and tick repellents, equine fly repellent, and livestock premises. These are the current markets, but we are looking forward to a much bigger market. One is the flea and tick for companion animals, and the other one is a dewormer. And here we have proof of concept on both of these, that our technology works on fleas and ticks, but also works on internal worms, the roundworms. Overall, our growth pathway will go through 3 different steps. The first one is for existing products, increasing our market penetration. For example, our Vamousse. What we are looking at is increasing our market share through advertising, marketing effort, and also expanding still our distribution. So we still have other distributors, either in the US or in the UK, to have the product very close to the customer. And you need this product because it's an emergency buy. If you see a lice on your child, you don't want to wait 3 days to buy it on Amazon. You want to have it in the next 10 minutes. That's why distribution is very important. And that's why we're very well positioned now in the market with 20,000 stores in the US. Second level is the pipeline. We have a very strong discovery platform, again, developed for the past 10 years, lots of patents, and we have now developed more than 10 products in the pipeline, and every day we are bringing new solutions to different problems. And finally, geographical expansion. Head lice, it's a worldwide market. Poultry, it's a worldwide market. All our markets have a very strong expansion outside of US or even Europe. The financial will translate the stage of development of the company and also our very rapid growth. 2013, we had no products in the market. We started to launch Vamousse half of year 2014, and you see now in 15 we start to reap the fruit of the product. Good margin, high growth, and obviously our loss dramatically reduced. So what we are looking for the future for TyraTech, typically, we are really focused. The whole company, the whole team is focused on finding alternatives to traditional synthetic pesticides. We are using today 1 billion tons of pesticide a year. And are we reducing the transmission of disease by insects? No. So we are using pesticide, but we are losing the war against insects. We are using our unique plant-based technology, which is very safe, but also, as I show you, very effective. And we have been able now to start putting products in the market with a lot of success, not only with our retail partners, but also, and most importantly, with our customers. Our success with Vamousse will be reproduced in other markets. We're looking aggressively into entering the animal health market. And beyond that, we have growth potential in other countries, geographical expansion, and new products we have in the pipeline. We now are well-funded. We just raised money in order to support our aggressive growth strategy last year, and we are really focused on getting very quickly to profitability. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, we are here to answer whatever question you have. Thank you.